a good place to start, right? Yeah, I know, this is good. Oh. Alright. I guess I will try one more time. BD is an example of a game where people just don't know what they are saying. I don't know. I like BD. I really like BD. What's a nice game. Sadly, I really can... I mean, I can replay it if I want to, but I don't really feel like replaying it. But other than that, I mean, when I first beat it was pretty sweet. Sadly, I wasn't streaming at the time where the game released and when I beat it, so sadly, it would have been a good stream, but I didn't do it. Like, why call the game coming out on your birthday as a positive aspect? Or even mention anything that has nothing to do with the game? I don't know. I mean... Then again, you can actually read those reviews, so it's not like they affect much. Like in the sense that when you look at the positive ratio, you can just scroll down and see what the reviews actually say, and if you see something like that, you will just ignore it. You will actually read the reviews that are actually talking about the game. So I don't think dumb reviews like those are that bad. I mean, you can just ignore them yourself. Ooh, get fucked. My review on the game was removed. Why? What was your review about? And also, who can remove it? I'm pretty sure that Zoom doesn't give a shit about the Steam page. Maybe it was mass reported? For some reason I thought those lasers were Chiyuris. So that's why I didn't try to dodge them vertically, goddammit. Oh, come on, I bombed in time. You know it. Referee, please, I bombed in time. I call bullshit on that one. Moria was removed, but someone shoot him up. Forums copied it so it's safe. And what did it say? So I don't know why you even bother with the Moria forums. I mean, the Moria Shrine is just a site for piracy. Why would you care about what people say there? It's like caring what people say in like those torrent comments. Like, if you are in a torrent site, you're just there to download the torrent, not to read the reviews. So, I don't know why reviews in Moria Shrine will even be useful. know that they are still reviews and there are still people reading them, but I wouldn't hold too much value. I did not have fun time with it and gave my honest critiques. I don't have Steam. No, but I'm not, you know, calling you out for pirating or anything like that. I just say that. I'm just saying that a review in a pirating site, to me at least, has no value, because not because of whoever wrote it. It's about the fact that I don't go to a pirate site just to read reviews. If I went to a pirate site, I just go there to download whatever I want to download, not really to read reviews. Like, I would understand if it was in some forum that was aimed at reviews, or a forum that was aimed at, you know, a discussion, right? But in a place that it's basically, you know, focused on piracy, like, why will you bother? Are on the same page as the download. Yeah, I know that. I mean, I've been to that game. I've been to that site. So yeah, I know what the format is, but again, I really wouldn't pay attention to the reviews. Like, if I had to download something from there, I will just grab it and, you know, just go away. Reviews from where I got the game, was just a coincidence that I saw them and confusion ensued. Well, I think you will have a better time posting a review of it in a place that was, you know, that was made for that kind of thing, like a Discord or something like that. Not the Shrine Maiden forums, because if you try to criticize anything that's soon made in a Shrine Maiden forum, they are gonna shower you with insults because you didn't suck Soon's dick. But you know, in any other place that has decent people, you could probably let your voice be heard. I remember when the Floaty Fighters were released and the people in the Shrine Maiden forums were like, you know, some people were pointing out how shitty some of the things in the game were, and everyone was like, shut up. I'm like, come on, bro. Is Soon Dick really that stuck in your mouth that you can see that the Floaty Fighters have pretty big problems? I mean, I'm not saying that it's bad that you like them, but to shush criticism just because you're a fucking dick rider, that's not alright. And the problem is that the mods have no problem on doing that too. So, you know, like, if it was just normal users being shitheads, then well, whatever, everyone has access to it, so it is what it is. But when actual mods encourage that, encourage to shush people with negative opinions, well, what can you do, right? In any case, my point is that ShrineMaiden.org is trash. But then again, so are most of the places where you discuss about Touhou, so it is what it is. Hey, Kotohime, please. Kotohime, no, don't do that. No, I don't need you to pop off your overdrive. No, I want you to get hit by a bullet. Or an enemy, I'm not picky, you can get hit by both at the same time if you want. There we go, thanks. I really appreciate it. I don't care what people think or like how people react to it. I was talking about the game somewhere and people were just exploding out of anger as if I was personally attacked them. I know not to do that anymore. It's not like people should take opinions seriously. Everything that it says is gonna be disliked by someone. Yeah, I know. I mean, I think the same. I mean, and I've seen it a lot of times. A lot of times when I was, you know, just browsing through whatever game in Twitch, right? And, you know, there are some people in some stream chats that, you know, they get shot for speaking negatively about a game even if you're not using insults or anything. Then again, Twitch, and especially Twitch moderator, are the biggest bitches that I've seen. But, you know, it is what it is. That's the reason why my chat has no moderators. I don't like moderators. Moderators are bitches. So that's the reason why I'm, you know, if someone is misbehaving, I shoot them myself. Because the problem is, when you give someone the potential to do something, like a potential that is bigger than the others that are in the same place, like in this case, the moderator has, you know, the potential to ban users that obviously normal users don't have. And a lot of people, when you give them that, like their mindset just completely changes. They feel like they are, you know, fucking untouchable. That their word is sacred, and the poor mortals in chat who are not mods should go eat a dick. But in reality, the ones that should go eat a dick are them. But they don't realize it, because they have, you know... I don't want to make too many dick references because, you know, people are gonna think that... Anyways, my point is, Twitch mods are bitches. The only good place where you discuss Touhou is Shoot 'em Up Discord. Yeah, I saw Rayman say that. Like, basically, if you want to discuss about the Touhou games, the best way is to not discuss it in a place that has Touhou fans. Rather, go to a place that has Shoot 'em Up fans. I'm slowly and stealthy working towards becoming first non-spam ban. I don't know. I mean, the only way someone is getting banned for my channel is if you break Twitch guidelines or if you one-man spam. Usually those are the things that will get you banned, which is not really much. So, you know. Even if you talk shit about me, you're probably not gonna get banned. Unless you do it over and over again and it becomes, like the chat only becomes you talking shit, then that I will count that as one-man spam, so you know. Even if you weren't talking shit, I will still count it as one-man spam if every 3 seconds you were saying something different. I mean, obviously I understand, you know, some conversations do require the chatter to send messages every 3 seconds. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking when, you know, there is no conversation going on and there is an asshole saying things every 3 seconds, even when nobody's talking to them. I consider that one-man spam too. But you know, I never seen that. I usually only saw the old school one-man spam. You know, the one where they actually just copy-paste a message every half a second. And those are easier to ban because you're like, yep, this guy's out. But some other times when it's not that easy, you're like, should I ban this guy or not? And you're like wasting time in your brain trying to know if that guy has to be banned or not. So usually when they just copy paste the same shit over and over again really fast, it's pretty easy because you're like, okay, this guy is gonna get shot. You can be addition and turn the Daifukatsu's strat discussion into who is best girl discussion. Best girl? Best girl is obviously Yami. I'm just kidding, Yami, alright? It was a show but based on a real event. That's pretty funny to me. That's so funny. Like, it's not as funny as the reaction of Yami when I told him that. That's the funniest part. Like, the event in itself is not as funny as his reaction. He was like, what the fuck, dude? Fuck you. It was pretty funny because I expected something like, oh no, definitely not. Or something like that, but he was like... he was pretty surprised. It was pretty funny. Don't mind me. I'm just rambling, don't worry about it. But yeah, in any case, the important thing is to stay away from communities that are full of bitches. If you do that, your life is gonna be 100% more healthy. And I say 100% to not say a bigger number, because it's probably even bigger than that. So yeah, that's the point. If you see a community with too many bitches, just get out of there. And by the way, because some of you might be confused and might think that I'm being misogynist, right? No, when I say bitch, I don't mean a girl. No. When I say bitch, I mean someone that constantly complains about everything and gets offended by everything. That's what qualifies as a bitch for me. So yeah. Stay away from those places. Obviously, also stay away from the places that all they do is talk shit about absolutely everything without being shocking, right? Like, for example, 4chan. Try to stay away from that place. It's better if you choose. You know, you might have curiosity, but it's better if you don't go there. You can choose enjoy the salt. I don't know, sometimes enjoying the salt is not really something healthy. You know, salt has a pretty high sodium level, you know. If I should talk about everything, I'm salt man. Isn't this a place to talk shit? But here's the difference, right? In my chat, you might know that a lot of people talk shit about a lot of things, like the game I play, the way I play, the games I don't play. You know, they talk shit about a lot of things, but they mostly do it in a joking manner. It's not like they actually mean it. And even when they mean it, they don't over-exaggerate. They just, you know, they just end it up at that. However, there are places like 4chan, and that's just an example, there are lots more, that they are constantly shitting on something. And the problem is, sometimes they are shitting on topics that are pretty serious. And you really can't just... I mean, you can, yes, technically. I mean, since you are doing it, you can, but it's not healthy to do that. To talk shit about topics that are pretty serious. So, basically, what I'm trying to say is stay away from places that have bitches, but also stay away from places that have assholes like those that you find in the place that I just mentioned. If you stay away from places with those characteristics, I feel like you should be fine. I mean, your life is gonna be a lot healthier, that's for sure. And if nothing unfortunate happens, you might live a lot longer. So yeah, basically, just stay away from those places. Sadly, a lot of the Touhou communities are like that. Because, again, just saying that Touhou community doesn't count. It's too big to call it just one community. But most of the Touhou communities that I've been to, it's pretty much full of bitches. Well, not literally full of them, but like a pretty big percentage is something that I will qualify as a bitch. So I stay away from those places, and I suggest you to do the same. I know, sometimes it's pretty tempting, right? Because you have nothing better to do, you kinda wanna go to a place where you read about something you like, in this case Touhou. And sometimes you really can't help it, you really need, like, your brain is asking you for motivation. And the way you acquire motivation is by learning about new things, so you want to read topics of people talking about what you like. Again, in this case, Touhou. The problem is, a lot of times, as I keep repeating, those people are bitches. So it's a problem, because communicating with them is hard, but also reading what they say is hard. It's hard to process. Hey, Chiyuri died, by the way. Imagine not talking shit about games that Gabby plays. Yeah, my chat loves doing that. Talking shit about the games I play. They love it. See, and then you have stoners like Riemann throwing copy pastas of Dodonpachi. So yeah, it is what it is. Well, in the meantime, while I was talking shit about all of those communities, I actually got to Yumemi without losing a single life. So this is pretty much the best run I ever had. In case you were curious. This is literally the best run I ever had in this game. Wasn't paying that much attention, but now that I see this situation, I have to be paying attention. Because this is once in a lifetime. Well, obviously not that exaggerated, but getting into a situation like this, where you don't get killed at all, it's pretty tough to do. Lunatic no miss, yeah, sure. No, the thing is, even having these 4 lives on stock, the 1 coin clear is still not something that is guaranteed. I might not even 1 coin clear even with all these lives on stock. So yeah, obviously a no miss is out of the question. Obviously the 1 coin clear is not out of the question, but it's gonna be pretty hard. even with those 4 lives on stock. Well, that now are 3, by the way. But yeah. I guess the best way to focus on a game then is not paying attention to it. Because basically in the entirety of this run I've been talking shit about communities. I wasn't even paying that much attention to the boss. To the bosses, I mean, the multiple ones I faced. I bombed that. Jesus, damn. All those crosses, this is looking like a fucking cemetery. Jesus Christ. Literally, Jesus Christ. Can you believe it? Well, in this game this is called occultism. Like they say that Yumemi is an expert in occultism, but those crosses are pretty much, you know, it's pretty much a Christian cross. I know that in Japan's case, since Christianity is not that popular, they are like, oh, this looks foreign, let's just put it in the game. And they, you know, they don't give a shit. But yeah, it will be pretty funny. Can you imagine if this game was actually popular when it released? Can you imagine the outrage of the USA moms that saw this? Well, again, not the USA moms, the USA parents. Because, you know, if there's something that the USA has in regards to that, is both boys and girls that are extremely sensitive towards religion. So they wouldn't be happy about this, that's for sure. But then again, nobody gave a shit about this game outside of Japan when it released, and I mean they barely even gave a shit in Japan when it released. So thankfully we are safe. Though even if I say the USA, there are a lot of people here in South America that are also pretty sensitive when it comes to things like this, right? Things like religion. So it's not just the USA. The funniest part is that it's not only a Christian cross, but right in the middle of it you have the Star of David. I think that's how it was called, which is a Jewish symbol. It's basically supposed to represent the connection between the humans and God, as far as I know. So it's not just the cross. Oh, I thought that was enough to release the attack. So let's see. Let's see how I can lose all of my hard-earned lives, all of them in this fight. Was like Doom. Yeah. I honestly don't know. Well, I guess Doom, or games like Doom and Mortal Kombat, is what made so many people get triggered that much back in the day when it came to, you know, satanic or, you know, sacrilege or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So yeah. This game wouldn't have a good time because of that. So then again, most people wouldn't even get to the final boss anyways, and I'm pretty sure the final boss is the only one that has a religious reference. So I think we should be fine. I mean, most people wouldn't even see Reimu as a Miko because they wouldn't even know what the fuck a Miko is anyways. So, you know, I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. And besides, since the internet was not as developed back then, it's not like you could watch a gameplay of this and be like, oh shit, the final boss attacks with crosses. No. Probably nobody will know. And if someone told you about it, you will be like, yeah, sure. So yeah. Sometimes it's pretty funny to imagine the what if of Touhou. What if Touhou was popular back in the day, right? That's one of the interesting what ifs. What would have happened? A lot of things, obviously, but pretty nice. It's pretty nice to picture that in your head, to be like, oh, so this will have been different, this other thing will also have been different, you know? It's pretty insightful. But then again, that's impossible just by the nature of it. I mean, the Touhou we actually know wouldn't even exist if it wasn't a Doshin project. We will probably see a different Touhou, but not the one that we are so used to. So if we imagine a scenario like that, we will have to imagine it, you know, with a complete different set of rules, right? In this case, Touhou not being Touhou. But, you know, sometimes it will be nice to do a full analysis, like with proof and everything, or like with a lot of data that will support a possible, you know, alternate universe where Touhou will have been a complete different thing. Wow, I actually dodged that. That's impressive. Oh, but I didn't dodge that. Come on, bro. How did you dodge what you did before and you didn't dodge that right there? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? There we fucking go. Ah, yes. Yes. Oh shit, the ending. No, you can't see that. Soon doesn't like you seeing the ending. I'm sorry. But there we go. That's the Lunatic 1 coin clear. I actually want to at least see the ending myself. Well, the first part is the same as the other endings, which is pretty much... yeah, it is the same as the other endings. Huh. Interesting. Alright, that was a cute ending. I think this doesn't count as an ending, this counts as... oh wait, it is the ending! Fuck! No, it's still the ending! My bad! God damn it, I thought it baited me, I thought it was the credits, it wasn't the credits. Damn. Alright. That's pretty much the ending that I expected with someone like Rikako anyways. Alright, pretty nice. Well, there it is. Now there is the credits. Whew. Well, that was pretty interesting, I gotta say. Nice fight, Miss Yumemi. Hey, at least I got it. I thought I wasn't gonna get it at the end. But there you go. The Phantasmagoria of Dim.Dream. You know, that was pretty nice. Honestly, it's... Well, after knowing that Rikako might be a little bit broken because of the EX attacks that fuck up the AI, I'm not so sure how satisfied I am with that because I didn't know that before. But a one coin clear is a one coin clear, right? I mean, and it was still hard to get. I literally lost 4 times against Yumemi before I could actually get the one coin clear. So, that was pretty nice, honestly. I liked it. Refrain when? The fuck is refrain? Yeah, shoutouts to Aotaka. Don't know where you are now, but shoutouts. A good shoot 'em up. Amusement makers. If you're just gonna say amusement makers and you're not gonna mention the other guys. God damn it. Oh, well maybe those are the other guys. Yeah. It's pretty interesting. Remember that... Shit. Damn, Comic at 53. I think we're in Comic at 90 something already. Oh, I can't wait until I see what my skill is. Alright, 96. Is that good? Does that mean I'm good? Because in the following game soon adds a comment to your skill, not just the number. Well, 96 is a pretty nice number. I mean, it's basically 69 but in reverse, so I like that. Sure, I will take 96. I personally like that. That wasn't even the top score. Well, I didn't expect it to be the top score. I mean, the top score was with fucking Mima. And it wasn't even a one coin clear either. There we go. One of the comments is literally, please die? Are you serious? Damn. Soon had no... Wait. Alright, this doesn't count as an ending, okay? Yeah, this doesn't count as an ending because it's the same shit with every character. Yeah, it's the same ending no matter the character you pick. So it's fine, this is not spoiler. Don't worry, that's not a spoiler, it doesn't count. Soon we'll be fine with that, alright? Well, that's the Touhou 3 Lunatic 1 coin clear with Rikako clear. Good stuff.